Hello YouTubers, RVers, and fellow hams. Coming to you live and direct from Janus Landing in the DeSoto National Forest in southern Mississippi. Just northeast of Wiggins, if you want to find it on the map. I won't be here by the time you see this, so I don't care telling you where I'm at, or where I was. And looks like the GoPro might be slightly tilted. Hopefully that's not an issue. If you're all leaning to the side watching, oh well. I thought that I would just talk a little bit. My thoughts, feelings, and such. Being on the road now. It's been just over a week. This is Sunday, October 27th, 28th. Whichever one of those is a Sunday. I know it's a Sunday. I haven't been keeping too much track on date and time. In fact, I don't even have a clock in the RV. I'm so remote right now that I don't even have cell service out here, so I turned the cell phone off so it wouldn't burn up its battery trying in vain to contact towers it couldn't reach. Which is interesting. I go to sleep when the sun goes down, and I wake up. When I wake up, last night I woke up and I thought it was morning, and got up, got a cup of coffee, came out here in the dark and sat for a while. Noticed the sky wasn't getting lighter. I went in and actually turned the cell phone on to see what time it was. It was 1 a.m. So I came back out here and sat for a little while longer, just listened to the woods. Heard some hoot owls off in the distance and some coyote, a couple of different packs of coyote talking to each other, way off that way and way off that way. This is a put in and put out point on the Black Creek. And there's somebody down there right now, I think, putting in a canoe. They just drove by. Highway 29 goes right past here, but it's very lightly traveled. There might be a car or truck, every 10, 15 minutes, maybe not even that often. You get used to it, you hardly hear it, really. Mostly it's quiet like this. Hasn't been any mosquitoes or anything. I've played radio a while. I talked to France this morning on the FT817, the QRP radio, 5 watts to France. That was pretty cool. I've put up the off-center fed dipole I used at QRP night. Not this last one, but the year before. The one that was sent to me by N9ZIF, or no. I'll try to figure out his call sign and put the info on the video here somewhere if I can find it. But I've got that up, and I had the vertical up for a while, and I put up the shorter vertical. The 16-foot vertical is in the cup on the back of the RV, and the off-center fed dipole is hooked up to the other feed, so I can switch between them depending on the band I'm on. So that's working out pretty good. I've been out here for, well, let's see. I got out here Friday morning, and it is now midday Sunday. And I'm going to stay here until Tuesday. I might stay all the way through Tuesday and then head out Wednesday morning. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's been a week. Thoughts. Driving out of Fort Wayne wasn't as dramatic as I thought it would be emotionally. I was kind of neutral, actually. There was too much to think about. Driving the RV on the highway, for the first time, really, on the interstate, there was just too much to think about with feeling it out. Quite a windstorm, actually, when I left Fort Wayne, coming out of the west, 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts, like a hand shoving the RV every now and then, kind of a white knuckle drive. I got south of Indianapolis, and I stopped at a rest area. Said, I'm going to wait out this windstorm. Had some dinner. And then an hour or so later, I felt the RV change in the way it was rocking. And I came out and I looked, and the wind had shifted. It was coming right from the north, going straight south. And I thought, well, I'm going south. 30 to 40 mile an hour wind going south. It's night driving, but what the heck? I'm taking advantage of that. I mean, that's probably double the gas mileage. So I ended up going down just south of Louisville, Kentucky that night, and parking at a rest area and sleeping the rest of the night. Tennessee, I had my first camp. You'll have seen that video by now. I just shot a few things there. Again, there was just, so much going through my mind. It was all new. I really didn't give it the attention I should have, and I apologize for the curt nature of that video. But I've gotten used to living in the RV. It feels like home when I'm in there. When I go to bed at night, I feel like I'm in a house. It's quite comfortable. A little chilly in the mornings, it cools down. I don't run the furnace all night. Why burn the propane? I've got blankets. This morning it was it was in the upper 50s, I think. Not bad. Right now, it's midday and it's up near 80 degrees and sunny. I like it. I've been looking at the weather up in Fort Wayne when I had internet connectivity, and it was in the 40s and cold. So yeah, I'm enjoying the weather. I am off-grid completely. I'm trying out running off the solar and all the systems. Had a nice hot shower this morning. The water heater works. Water systems are working. Everything's working. I cooked my dinner. It sounds like somebody's turning in. They're probably going to drive behind me. Yep, it's a van hauling canoes. I guess they're putting in some tourists. That's today's the first day I've seen activity like that. It's been real quiet here. There's a van dweller over there named John. Talked to him for a while. He's out of New Orleans and he's traveling out west. I'm going to be looking for work. He likes to go around and work at the RV parks and state parks and get jobs here and there. And he's he just moved into the van and he's going to start traveling to do it that way. There's a tent camper over at the other side that looks like he might be a resident, like he might just be living here. But I'm the only other camper, and it's kind of nice. Real quiet at night, real quiet. The insects aren't that loud. It's late in the season, of course. Interesting things with the RV, the flat roof amplifies impacts. Oh, there goes the kayaker. The guy came down this morning to pick up his girlfriend. She was kayaking down the Black Creek, which goes right by here. And he pulled in to meet her here and pick her up. I don't know where she started from. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, the roof. I'm going to have to sweep the roof off before I go. These pine needles are falling. And they don't make a lot of noise when they fall and hit something, at least not on the outside. But the big flat roof of the RV is like a sounding board and amplifies things. They sound like a marble hitting the roof. So I had to get used to the sound of that. Even leaves falling, you can hear them hit the roof. And the wind blows a leaf across the roof, you can hear it slide across the roof. So I've gotten used to that, actually. I kind of like that now. So I'm adjusting. Coming out here to this landing purposefully to be off-grid. I'm completely off-grid, no cell service at all. And yesterday I didn't know what to do with myself. I've been sleeping a lot. I think I'm catching up. The last 2 months, getting the house empty and getting the RV ready, I was working all day, every day, and I was so stressed at night. I was going on 2 to 3 hours sleep a night for almost 2 months, and I was just exhausted. So I slept a lot yesterday, and I've already had a nap today, and I'll probably take another one this afternoon. I think I'm catching up. I shot a couple of videos yesterday. One was an answer to a viewer request, a tour of the desk. The other one was putting together some of the footage I shot at my first campsite up in Tennessee, which again, like I say, it's not a very good video, but I had shot something there, so I figured I should share it for those of you that are just following this journey. Tuesday, I'm going back up towards Hattiesburg. There's an RV park there, Cypress Hill, that I stayed at for a couple nights, which after the drive down was really nice just to relax for a couple of nights. And bugs. Nice little park. $26 a night. All the amenities, real clean showers. Next to the highway, but again, you get used to that. And they got a fishing pond. I caught 3 nice bass in. That was nice. First time I fished in 2.5 years. So yeah, I think I'm finally starting to relax. Finally starting to unwind a little. And I've been talking for 10 minutes, which is probably too long. I'll try to keep future video logs a little bit shorter and more to the point of what's going on. So I just figured I should share some of what the experience is. So yeah, I'm on the road. I'm doing it, and I think I'm starting to enjoy it. Starting to relax. So back to technical videos. Oh yeah, Hattiesburg. One last thing. Going back up there because I got contacted from one of my viewers that happens to be in Hattiesburg, who has a Kenwood TS130S that has a loose band switch, and he wants to give it to his kid, I think, who's just getting his license. And so I'm going to get back up there and call him and have him bring it down, and we're going to try to do the first bit of service on the bench, and we'll see how that goes. And if it's I'll film it. Why not? Hey, it's technical video. Fixing something on the road. So first, got to film it. And then we're going to head west into Louisiana. Not sure where I'll end up. I'll have to figure that out, but we'll do so. So 73 to the hams. See you on the next video to everybody else, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're not already a subscriber, click to subscribe. Join us on the Facebook channel for discussion about the videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please click to support me on my Patreon page.